All right, so let's move on to NBA. As I said in the beginning of the season, there are going to be days just because of division of labor issues and just how much time there is in a week for me that I'm going to completely pass on an NBA card. I am right now undefeated in the NBA. Jim, right behind me at 6-1 in the NBA. Yesterday, you nailed the under, cashed easily, and I nailed the Toronto one. Did not have the lack of balls to take that one, and that one did cash. And we've got a huge NBA card today, and I did not look at any of them, so it's going to be all you, Jim, today. What do you have for us?
There's a bunch of games that I really like, and let's see what's my favorite right now. I guess my very favorite. This is a fun schedule. It's nice being 6-1. Now I can start smiling.
Yeah.
Now we got through hockey.
Oh, absolutely.
I can feel good about myself. 6-1 is a really nice start.
I mean, it's not like your hockey record is negative. You're even. You're even, which is okay. It's just that it all came in one day, ruining a whole bunch of winning days in a row. But you're still even. You're still way up in NBA. That's how betting goes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's. Why don't we start with? I'm going to take the Philadelphia 76ers as a slight home dog. Are they still?
I'm actually seeing them as a favorite, minus one and a half or one.
That's changed. Damn it. Celtics have a ton of question marks with their rotation. Jaylen Brown's wrist was heavily taped after the loss. So we're going to see a ton of Jason Tatum. Simmons looked great in his debut, 18, 10, and 5. Covington put up 29. Embiid got his wish and played 27 minutes instead of the 16 that his coach proposed. You were on them, and I was very impressed. I watched the entire game. This is a very deep roster. I like Saric and Amir Johnson backing up Embiid a lot. So I think this is a nice shot. I think that the Celtics will figure themselves out. There's no question that they'll figure themselves out. But at this point, I'm going to fade them as I did in their last game with the Bucks. I'm going to fade them and take the 76ers on the money line.
All right, on the money line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me find the money line. It would be, let me see. The money line for the Sixers would be best line minus 110 at Pinnacle, BetOnline, SportsBetting.ag, and a few other places. Sixers minus 110.
All right. Anil Frank says Sixers, baby. I like it. Jansen Bronson says Bucks tonight. And funny you mentioned that. This has been a game that I've just been humming. Can the Bucks start out by beating the Celtics and the Cavs? I don't know. But goddamn, did Giannis Antetokounmpo look good? As you know, he's my plus 900 pick for MVP. The others in the starting unit looked great too. Brogdon, Snell, Middleton, Maker. They have a ton of defense. They're hard to play against. Love looked okay at the 5 against the Celtics. LeBron's ankle didn't seem to be bothering him too much. I like the Bucks here. I do, but I am not going to make it a official selection.
Okay. You have any other official selections for us?
Yes,
Jim?
I'm going to take the Blazers to defeat the Pacers.
Okay.
Pat Connaughton put up 24 in their 48-point victory. I love Caleb Swanigan. You guys all know a Big Ten Player of the Year last year. NBA-type body. We said that all year last year. And his toughness will fit in nicely in Portland. They don't have a ton of toughness. Lillard put up 27. McCollum is going to be itching to get in the lineup. The Pacers put up 140 when they defeated the Nets. McMillan wants them to average 110 a game. If they get into a shootout with the Blazers, they are going to lose. I thought about the over-under, but 225.5 is very high. A big thing is that a turning point for me capping this game was Miles Turner is questionable. He's a big piece for the Pacers, and so I'm going to take the Blazers here, and I'm going to take them on the spread.
Okay, it is now -5. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Delta 75 saying, wow, I love Pacers plus 3.5 here. And it's now the line is -5. So the best line we can give you would be -5, -107 at Pinnacle. Okay. That's certainly interesting. Delta 75 saying, wow, he loves the Pacers. But the last time someone said, wow, and like the opposite side of you was yesterday when Jansen Bonzone said, really? Wow, I like the over in the OKC game. Jansen Bonzone, of course, usually a guy who does know what he's talking about. But it turned out you were right about that. So maybe people and Jansen Bonzone saying he likes your play on Portland -5. So that's nice. Let's see. Andrew G says Miles Turner doubtful for tonight's game. Love the Blazers. Okay, -5, -107. What else do you have for us, Jim?
I really like the Wolves at home tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be debuting their new team in their home court.
And just as you say that, Jesus Cabrera says Minnesota over Jazz.
Perfect. I'm looking forward to see them play very much. And they were up 1 with 5 minutes to play versus Spurs. When they are more, and I know this is a Spurs team without Kawhi Leonard, but when they have more comfort together on the court, they'll be able to hold these leads. Newcomer and starting point guard Jeff Teague was not on the floor during crunch time. Tyus Jones was playing down the stretch, which caught me by surprise. It'll be interesting to see Rubio back in his old stomping grounds. But I like the Wolves here, and I like the line because it went down.
Yes.
It started at 5.5, now it's down to 4.5. I think that's a really nice spot.
Well, we're going to give you 4 at BetDSI. We line shop around. We do use BetDSI, and you're right. It's a lot of 4.5s market wide, but DSI, which is a book that we use, has 4, -4, -110 for Minnesota.
I love it.
All right. What else do you? Here we go. A lot of people, generally people agreeing with you. Tomer saying I lean Minnesota, but I think it's going to take time. One concern I have with this game, Utah's a very deep team. Minnesota's bench is horrible. Interesting. Yes, benches do tend to matter, especially later on in the season. In general, in the NBA, the regular season is a lot more about depth. In the playoffs, ATS success is a lot more about the starting 5 and the stars, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What else do you have?
I like I'm hoping that I have a nice read on this Detroit Pistons basketball team. I loved you singing "It's Cold in the D."
Yeah, I'll sing it anytime you want. It's so cold in the D.
We're talking about Michigan, a state that respects the hot dog. There's no face in the hot dog, no eyeballs in the hot dog, only in Michigan. Green Dot Stables is my favorite restaurant maybe in the world. I mean, it's just a little slider bar, but it's all horses. So in saying that, I think I got a read on the Pistons. I'm taking the under in the Pistons at Wizards game. The Wizards didn't shoot the ball particularly well in their win over the Sixers, just 43.3%. Obviously, Wall and Beal took things over in the third. But Markieff Morris is out. Jason Smith is day-to-day. Who's going to play at power forward? I understand people liking the Pistons at +6. I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to expect a tough game, a tight game, and I'm going to take the under in Pistons.
All right, best line we can give is under 211 +100 at Pinnacle. Under 211 +100.
I think that's a great line. 211. I just think that's too high. I think this is a nice spot.
Wow, Drummond was fucking that blonde from iCarly. I'm going to look into that rumor. I didn't know about that. Did you know about this?
No, I don't even know what iCarly is.
Drummond was fucking that girl from iCarly. All right, I will look into that when I have a little bit of when I want to get my breast or my brain a rest from all that from all the college football handicapping I'm going to be doing tonight. All right, there you go. Screenshot there. We can get that one. All right, what else do you have for us, Jim?
I have one more pick, I believe. Get down there. Yes, I have one more pick on an official pick. Although I've capped all of the games, I have one more official pick. It is the Warriors at Pelicans over.
Okay.
Draymond Green twisted his knee versus the Rockets. Doubtful to go tonight. Iguodala's not going. He's a huge stopper. Caspi's unlikely to play too. Like we said earlier, there's nobody to help Davis and Cousins, but they do know how to put the ball in the bucket. Etwan Moore was the only other Pelicans in double figures. Jrue Holiday did not look good trying to fill the role of Rondo. 2 for 11, 4 assists, 3 turnovers. I think this will be a sloppy game and an offensive game.
Okay. The line would be 220.5 -110, but Pinnacle is 221 at +103. I would suggest you take that one. How about that one?
I'll take it.
221 +103 at Pinnacle, Golden State and New Orleans. And those are all the picks that you're going to give, Jim?
Yeah, those are all my official picks.
All right. So why don't you just review your official picks while I scan the comments. If anyone has any questions about NBA games they'd like Jim to address that we didn't get to, post your questions and we will answer them. Jim will answer them. If there aren't any questions, then we will move on to football. But Jim, why don't you review your picks and give the viewers a little bit of time to ask questions on NBA games that we did not get to yet, if they have any.
Absolutely. And Thomo says that Iguodala is probable. You know, we've seen Iguodala play games when he's hurt and his back goes out. Something happens. He still only ends up playing 15 minutes. So I got the 76ers at -110. I got the Pistons Wizards under 211. I've got the Blazers at -5 over the Pacers. And then I have the Wolves -4, which I love that line, at -110. And then I have the Warriors, Pelicans over 221 at plus 103. And that's everything.
Okay, sounds good. No questions about any NBA games. Just Jesus Cabrera asking where the best girls in Costa Rica are. So I guess we. Oh well, here we go. Bobby the Mush, Sixers under 218. What do you think about that one? You do have a pick on the Sixers game, so obviously you like that one for a certain reason. It's not 218 anymore. 217 or 217 and a half. What do you think about the under about that one?
That is. I'm afraid to take unders with the Sixers squad right now. They seem like an offensive juggernaut. Now, obviously, if Embiid keeps playing 27 minutes a game, there's a chance that they can get stops, as we noted yesterday or on the first day of the season, or yesterday, I guess. We noted that, when you hammered them, we noted that when Embiid is on the floor, they have a better defensive ranking than the number one team in the league last year, the Spurs. So if he's going to play more, you have a definite shot at that. But I just see Irving putting up a huge number. He's going to have to carry the load for the team, and I need to see the Sixers make stops before I'm going to take the under. But I get it; it's a high number, so I can understand why someone would want to take it.
Yes. All right. And Joshua Augustine weighing in, saying that Golden State is your best pick here. Okay. Yes. Everyone's saying that Golden State is the pick that they liked. Robinson Jeppa is saying, I have a question for you on that date. Would you be a gentleman or a rebel without a cause? I'm not exactly sure yet. I actually have been mulling that over in my head, and I'm still debating what my general demeanor will be on that date.
It is a bad week to be a rebel without cause if you are following the news.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so that's it for NBA. Once again, there are going to be times this year, just because of the amount of time that I spend looking at college football, that I'm going to pass on NBA, and this is just one of the days where I just decided I'm just going to pass on the entire card and leave it all on Jim. And Jim did a bang up job covering it, but I will do as much NBA coverage as I can, time permitted.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.